we're going to try to answer the ongoing question of which is better, the iPhone or Android. So to help us answer that is Vlad Savov, our Bloomberg tech editor, aka our gadgets expert, I would say, right?
Yeah, I think that would be fair to say. I'll take that mantle.
I want to ask you about cameras because for me, that's a huge thing. I just want the best cameras and I feel like I'm really comfortable with the iPhone. But talk to me a little bit about the difference between Android phones and the iPhone.
There isn't that much of a difference in terms of the interface, and a good reason for that is most Android companies just copy the iPhone's interface. Let's be honest and fair about that. But at the same time, there has been a massive change, especially over this past year. So previously you had Google in the lead, Samsung competing, but also kind of oversaturating things. And sometimes Samsung would take the best possible photos, and then sometimes it would take the worst possible photos, so it was less reliable. I think that's one of the things that iPhone users really favor and value, is just the fact that you always know what you're going to get. But the past year what's happened is, because Huawei was stricken by US sanctions, everyone else from among the Chinese manufacturers saw just a giant opportunity. Prior to 2021, I had never recommended a Vivo smartphone. The company has operated for years and years, I've never recommended one. This year I haven't stopped recommending them. They have special coating on their lenses, and their flagship phones, they introduced two in 2021, have just been amazing. They've been among the best camera smartphones. Xiaomi has done likewise. They've put 100 megapixel sensors in their phones. Then you have Oppo and OnePlus, which are kind of merging into the same company now. And they're also taking a massive step up in cameras. So I would say, if you value cameras, I would lean towards Android now.
Interesting. Okay. So you recently switched over from Android to iPhone, right? I saw you had an iPhone earlier. What are some things that you kind of discovered in switching over?
Yes. Oh gosh, there's quite a few. First of all, I didn't realize how much I missed the flat screen and the square aspect ratio. So everyone on Android loves those curved screen sides, which is really beautiful when you put it up on the shelf and you're trying to sell things, right? But you always register false touches from your palm. Whereas you can grip the iPhone much more reliably with the straight sides. And I would say Face ID, its integration among apps is being perfected. If you're feeling more adventurous, Android can be the way. Again, if you just want a reliably smooth kind of hassle-free experience, iPhone is the pick.
Okay, so let's take all of what you said. For the camera, you're thinking Android?
Yes.
Okay, and apps and accessories, the iPhone?
Correct. And I would say, all of these investments that the Chinese smartphone makers have made over this past year, I don't expect them to slow down at all. And I think they really solved the camera issue to the point where, yes, I still favor the Google Pixel, but if you get a Vivo, Oppo, or Xiaomi phone, you're going to get an amazing camera no matter what. So what is next for them? It's catching up on all those other refinements, design, user experience, etc., etc. And I have faith and confidence in those guys. I feel like they move faster than anybody else in the business. And we could be having this conversation a year from now and it could be different.